Right guys, I'm going to show you later in the video the cleanest lightsaber ignition that I feel there is, but one of the most important ones is Darth Maul. I think the reason we find this ignition so clean is because it was just him and that double-bladed lightsaber, and the first time we saw it in cinema we were literally like, oh my gosh. But if you look at it from a still image, visually you can see just the impact it has on you. I don't think we've had another moment like it where we've been like amazed by a lightsaber. Maybe Kylo Ren's, but nowhere near Darth Maul's. Let's move on to the second one, Master Yoda. Another clean moment produced by George Lucas. The way in which Yoda effortlessly uses the Force and pulls his lightsaber towards his hand and ignites it. It was just something special that we got to see Yoda in an actual lightsaber duel, and boy did it not disappoint at all. But I think Yoda's up there with one of the nice lightsaber ignitions, but my favourite is coming up now. Yep, that's Darth Vader's. The slow, almost arrogant way in which he ignites the lightsaber was so impressive, and you can see the fear in Luke's eyes, like he feels like he's out of depth, he's not sure, but Vader was just so composed in this duel, and it just added to the fact that the way he ignited it so slowly, he knew he was in complete control, and that's why it's one of my favourite, cleanest scenes. Now the best and cleanest saber ignition for me is Ahsoka in Twilight of the Apprentice. Let's listen.
No Jedi.
It's the way in which Ahsoka gets the two blades and almost like ignites them into each other and then pulls them out. It just looks so good. And then Vader with the slow ignition as well. That was almost like what he goes on to do in Empire Strikes Back when he ignites it against Luke. But I think Ahsoka's was just hands down the cleanest one I've ever seen. Now we've got to give some honourable mentions to the classic Count Dooku. Let's take a listen. It's the humming noise that Dooku's lightsaber makes, and the way he pulls it out, it's just class personified. Now this is a controversial one to put in there, but I think it needs to go in there, and it's Kylo Ren's. Let's take a listen. Now I don't like episodes 7, 8 and 9, but I have to give credit where credit's due. I feel like they did nail this ignition, and it was quite impressive. Not Darth Maul-esque, but good. Now how could we do a lightsaber ignition and not include Obi-Wan Kenobi? Let's look at the way in which he ignites this against Dooku's men. Let's take a listen.
Hello there.
It's that classic Thrawn 3 stance, it's too good. Of course we have to mention Vader's hallway scene in Rogue One. Why this ignition's so good is because of what follows, the absolute butchering of the rebels. You certainly enjoyed that. And a final few to mention is of course Mace Windu and the Jedi Council coming to confront Palpatine, and Palpatine's response.
It's treason, then.
But you let me know in the comment section what your favourite lightsaber ignition is. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Please like and subscribe to support the channel, and may the Force be with you.